Greetings and salutations, people. I am here to give you my review of Marvel's brand new movie, Ant-Man. So Ant-Man is the 12th film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and whoever thought that from Iron Man way back in 2008 that we would end up with the Ant-Man movie. Now this movie has been in development since 2006, and since then we've gone through a lot of rewrites, a new director, just a bunch of changes to this movie. But here we are in 2015, we have finally got the Ant-Man movie. It's coming hot off of the heels of Avengers Age of Ultron, and you know, that really worried me at first because I thought it was going to get overshadowed, but in the past couple of months, Ant-Man has done a good job to remain, you know, relevant in the minds of audiences. So to get right to it, you know, I thought Ant-Man was a really good movie. The most enjoyable piece for it for me are the characters. Marvel is known for their character pieces and their character, you know, focused movies, and Ant-Man does a really good job at developing these characters. Paul Rudd, he's Scott Lang, you know, he becomes the Ant-Man. Michael Douglas plays Hank Pym, who, you know, is the creator of the Ant-Man suit and the shrinking technology. Their relationship back and forth with each other is one of the best parts of the movies. They have a really good chemistry. I really believed it, and it worked, you know, to have, you know, the older Ant-Man kind of teach the younger one, you know, the ways and how to become better. Evangeline Lilly, she's really good as well. She plays Hank Pym's daughter Hope, and she's also, you know, going to be a character in some upcoming Marvel movies that you'll, you know, definitely find out when you check it out. Also, there's also a great supporting cast. You have, you know, Michael Peña, who steals the show. He has the funniest moments in the movies, hands down. You also have T.I., you know, which I wasn't 100% sure of what his role was going to be in this movie, but I think he did a pretty good job in his role. One sore spot I will say is Corey Stoll as the film's villain. In the movie, he plays Darren Cross, aka Yellow Jacket, and Marvel just does not have good luck with their villains. I mean, really, besides Loki in the Thor movies and the Avengers and Alexander Pierce, played by Robert Redford in The Winter Soldier, they just do not really have the best villains in their movies. And honestly, this is where DC is, you know, hopefully gonna shine in their movies, showcasing the great villains that they have in their canon. But back to Marvel and Ant-Man, overall the cast is really good. Again, it's a weak villain, but I think the cast as a whole is really well developed, it's really well written as well, and overall they were just a good mesh for each other. But back to Marvel and Ant-Man, I thought the cast was really good. They all meshed really well together. The whole script, to me, in my opinion, was really well written, and the jokes were there. You know, Marvel is known for their jokes in their movies, and they were definitely there. Let's talk about the action, though. Let's talk about Paul Rudd as Scott Lang, always shrinking down to the Ant-Man size. Definitely, those were some of the coolest moments of the movie, you know, to see him actually go from a regular sized human being down to the size of an ant, and then interact with these ants and their collaborative efforts and their communication. It was just really weird, but real cool. I never expected to enjoy a movie like this, you know, that has so much to do with like ants and shrinking and all of that type of stuff. It seems cheesy, but they make it work really well. And ultimately, Ant-Man is a heist movie. Marvel is known for blending their storytelling and characters with, you know, popular film genres, and this would definitely be considered a heist movie. The heist itself, you know, it kind of falls flat. I thought the planning up to the heist was better. The heist itself wasn't that entertaining to me, but I thought it was still a pretty enjoyable part of this movie. So, you know, Ant-Man, this movie is just really different from what Marvel's done in the past. You know, they've done out there stuff with Guardians of the Galaxy now, and now we have Ant-Man that's kind of in that, you know, different category. It's not their traditional methods of storytelling and character building, but it works really well if you ask me. And I think moving forward, this just does well to open up doors for these other characters, these lesser known heroes, to get their shine. And because we're in the big Marvel Cinematic Universe and it's getting bigger than ever and it's always expanding, this film, Ant-Man, does a really good job at tying in with the Avengers Age of Ultron movie that just came out a couple of months ago. When you go check out the movie, you'll see what I'm talking about. I thought that was one of the best parts of the movie, as well as how closely they were able to tie up, you know, Ant-Man and how he fits into this larger universe. And also moving forward, you know, the two post-credit scenes give us some pretty good stuff. I mean, it's some stuff to definitely look forward to as far as, you know, heroes, villains, next movies in the, you know, MCU, stuff like that. But overall, like I said, Ant-Man is really enjoyable. I had a great time watching the movie. It's not Marvel's best movie, but it's certainly far from their worst. It's a creative, you know, weird, unique addition to the whole MCU, and that's what I enjoy about it. It doesn't do the same thing over and over, as we've kind of seen with some of their films. I've heard so much about these Infinity Stones lately with Thanos coming into Infinity War. It's just really good to get a film that just kind of takes you out of that and just focuses on the story of a few characters. With that said, I definitely got to give Ant-Man a 7.5 out of 10. Like I said, it was a very enjoyable movie. Thought it's a nice addition to the MCU. It introduces a new character that's lesser known but still gets an opportunity to shine. If you haven't already, go check out Ant-Man starring Paul Rudd and Michael Douglas. And as always, subscribe to me on social media. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at JRW the Creator. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I will see y'all next time.